I love giant tuna. For the past 18 months, I've been embarking on epic trips to chase some of the baddest fish in the ocean. In today's video, we're revisiting two giants that pushed me to my absolute limits. And then we're embarking on a brand new adventure with the goal of landing my biggest tuna of all time. Buckle up, because between the fishing and the food, this is one of my all-time favorite videos. Our first stop brings us to Dauphin Island, Alabama, where the crew and I were headed out to chase tuna for the very first time, or at least my first time. We were fishing these oil rigs, which tend to hold a ton of bait, and in this time of year, hold a ton of tuna.
Woo! Over there.
Hell yeah. Good work. You guys seeing blowups over here?
Okay, Brad, remember your training.
Yeah, he
don't let us down.
I threw him in the bird and he came up and smoked it. Captain Kirk Charter's putting us on him.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
With Brad fighting the first sizable tuna that we had seen all day, I was up on the front of the boat doing anything I could to try and get a bite. I was popping my lure, leaving it in the water, counting to 5, popping it hard again. I was working it quick, I was working it slow. All I wanted was a shot. I wanted a shot at a fish that I'd never seen in person before. A shot at a true monster tuna.
Tony, you could probably pick up one of the...
Oh my! Right, I just got smoked. Oh my God, buddy! Are you kidding me? Oh my God, son! Are you freaking kidding me? Woo, that was epic, y'all. Woo, that was epic. Oh my God, so sick. Tony, would you?
What do you need? All right.
Hey, you can still get up under him.
Go to you. Go to you.
Oh, go in my case and just get my big camera.
You lift your rod up.
Yep.
Lift your rod up.
Lifting up.
I got you.
We have the fish right there. Trying to get the gap to him. Pull the hook.
We'll be out of your way there.
Oh.
I see you.
Go to unscrew that thing.
Hey, they're here.
Lefty loosey.
They're here. We're the only ones here. Nobody else is scared them down.
There you go. Whew. Whew. This thing picked up some steam.
This guy went for a run.
Biggest tuna I've ever hooked, y'all. Definitely the biggest tuna I've ever hooked in my entire life. Just sounding, just straight down to the bottom. Ridiculous. So much power. Whew. Body is so tight right now. I'm just trying to, you know,
Cramp it,
tight
baby.
on him. Oh my God. This is ridiculous. Are you kidding me?
I think you got him
Got
whooped.
him whipped now.
You got him whooped.
Pump him, baby. Pump him.
There we go. Starting to gain some now. Starting to gain some now. Oh my God.
He heard you. He says, I ain't done with you yet, Ryan.
Gotta put the boys to one side, you know what I'm saying? So this is unlike any fight I've ever experienced. The sheer power of these things and how much leverage they have on you. I feel whooped right now, y'all. I'm gaining line. I'm getting inches at a time. Just kind of a little out of tension with my hand, getting half a crank. A little out of tension, getting half a crank. I look a little funny right now, but this has become the most comfortable fighting stance for sure. This has been as close to a stalemate as I've ever had fighting a fish. The tuna is just pinwheeling, just spinning down there, and I'm gaining inches, and I mean inches, and then he'll take a couple more inches. He's probably 50, 75 feet down right now. Really big fish. They've gotten a look at him a couple times. I'm smoked, y'all. I'm smoked. I'm drenched in sweat. I see color for the first time now.
It's like so quiet on the boat right now. Everyone is waiting for Tiger Woods to make his putt. let me tell you, this is intense. Everyone's just solemnly quiet, hoping that we can get the fish close enough to get a chance at gapping them, because this is a tough creature to land, let me tell you.
Grab that gaff. Got it. Who's current at? You ever got
Close here.
How you feeling, Ryan?
Great.
feel good, buddy.
Never been more alive.
We feel good. Hell yeah, baby. There you go. Is it big guy? There it is. Just wait. We got it. Look, I'm gonna take the right shot. I ain't gonna go after him if he ain't ready. That big bastard will pull me.
Big eye, y'all.
That's a big eye. Ain't a yellowfin. It's a big eye. That's all right. Here it is.
Oh my gosh.
Hang on, don't watch out. Let me get up there and help you.
Come on. He's turning. He's coming right here. Pop him. Let's go, baby.
All right. Help me out. Oh my God.
Let's get back here. Let's get back here.
Right here, right here.
1, 2. Let's go!
Oh yeah! Big eye, baby!
Let's go!
No wonder. Oh my God.
That's 150 plus, guys.
What a fish.
Bro,
Dude.
right.
Dude, that's unreal. That's Ryan.
Thanks, boys.
Hey,
Absolutely ridiculous fish. Huge, freaking big eye tuna. My brain's not even working right now. I'm probably really dehydrated. Just a massive fish on the popper, on spinning gear, on a freaking Saltiga 10K, man. That's just an absolute monster fish.
Our next stop brings us to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, where I spent 3 days living, fishing, eating, and doing everything in between on this little boat. We fished these insane island chains that held a ton of different fish, but what I was most excited about is their monster tuna fishery. So I was loaded up on these big lures, these big poppers and stick baits, and on the third morning, we found the right school, and this is what happened. I was starting to feel the pressure. This isn't something that's new to me, and it's not even because I make videos. It's something that I always feel when I'm on these big fishing trips. I feel like I had to catch a giant hero fish. I look backwards and I see Captain Carlos fixated on the skyline. I look forward and then I see it. A ton of birds working off in the distance. As we got closer, I started to see massive pods of feeding dolphins. And when you find dolphins in areas like this, you know there's a huge possibility at seeing the biggest yellowfin tuna of your entire life. After popping from school to school, we finally find the right school that we were looking for. I had seen enough. I needed to cast out and hook one of these monsters. These fish were the biggest tunas, honestly the biggest fish I've ever seen jumping out of the water.
Oh my God, that's a giant tuna. Oh my God! Oh my! Not off. Off.
I was in disbelief. How could a fish over 200 pounds moving that fast not get hooked? But I had to have a short memory. We were moving, getting onto the next school of fish, and there were plenty more where that one came from.
There we go.
Real fast.
Small one.
I would learn to eat those words.
Come on. Hooked up on a tuna. Going to back towards the motors. Oh my God, this is the craziest shit I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on up. Let's see how big you are. Come on. Coming around. Coming around. Oh my God. You move the stick bait. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Watch out, watch out.
Right here is where that super tight drag came back to bite me. I was a little bit off balance, kind of falling forward in an awkward spot in the boat, and this fish decided to pull a little bit, and my line started rubbing up against the gunnel of the boat. Too much tension, this line touching the boat gunnel like that, it's gonna break, and you're gonna lose that fish.
It's right here.
Whew. Man, y'all, I am shaking.
It's right here, that's right here.
One hook just came out. I felt that. Oh my God, this thing's pissed off.
Yeah, right. Go around to your right. Here you go.
Yep. Oh my God. It's a big tuna, y'all. That is a big tuna. It's a big tuna, y'all. That is a big tuna. Very strong fish.
Ven, rápido, el otro, el otro.
Oh my gosh.
El otro gancho.
Ahí está. Mételo bien, mételo bien.
This is a lot of work. It's not over until the fish is in the boat. Woo! Oh my God, y'all. I'm just in shock. I was shaking that whole fight. The adrenaline is just ridiculous. Boom! Oh! Yeah, buddy! Mission complete! Yeah, welcome to the 200-pound club. Yeah. That's my biggest tuna ever.
Welcome to the Snook Mafia.
Mafia, welcome to Mexico. Oh my God.
Like I said, all we need is 20 minutes of action.
Absolutely smoked it. We got the BKK Vipers. This fish hammered it, man. So crazy. Just an absolutely incredible fish, y'all. I've never been in a place that looks this epic with the amount of birds flying around, the fish feeding, tuna this size and even bigger, like 100 pounds bigger, coming out of the water. This is literally my biggest tuna ever. One of my biggest fish ever.
So I've been sitting here for about the last 8 hours editing, and I have about 30 minutes for dinner. And honestly, I don't want some trash takeout or delivery food. Luckily, we just had something delivered that's exactly what I needed. Tonight, I'm saving time, money, and still eating great with Cook Unity meals. Cook Unity is the first chef-to-you delivery service made up of over 70 chefs who believe that great food should be for everyone. Each week, award-winning chefs craft hundreds of globally inspired meals, from vegetarian to paleo and everything in between. I would not recommend dropping your extra sauce on the ground and getting it all over you and the kitchen. Meals are delivered fresh, never frozen, and the menu rotates every single week, so there's always something new to try. The subscription's super easy to modify, you can skip a week, or you can cancel at any time. Tonight I'm having grilled chicken with a truffle risotto made by Chef Ruben Garcia in New York. And what are you having? This is the crispy chicken cutlet with za'atar potatoes. Personally, every meal that I've tried has been amazing. If I were to cook something like this, I would spend 3 times as much money, and it would take 2 to 3 hours of my time to make a similar dish. And honestly, I just don't have that much time every night of the week. If you'd like to give it a try, you can get 50% off your first order at Cook Unity by going to cookunity.com/rmaury50 or using the link in the description, using my code rmaury50 at checkout. Huge thank you to Cook Unity for sponsoring today's video and helping me buy really fun props. And our third stop brings us back to Dauphin Island, Florida, where we were out in open water fishing with the entire tuna fleet, knowing that there had been some giants around.
Good morning, everyone. We are a long ways away from land. We're out in the middle of the ocean here out of Dauphin Island, Alabama. And the original plan for today was to come out and do some bottom fishing. But when we fished yesterday, we found some absolutely monster tunas. So that is the first thing we are doing this morning. My man in the mask, the land shark in the flesh, is going to wind on a monster tuna this morning. At least that's what we hope. We just pulled up to where a bunch of other boats happen to be tuna fishing, and there's other guys hooked up and other guys with tuna, so we know we're in the right area. So we're gonna get a bunch of baits, a bunch of lures, poppers, whatever presentation that we need to try and get one of these big fish to eat. Because y'all, there are some absolute monsters out here.
We got zesty buffalo sauce if they don't want to eat the lure.
It had worked out the day prior that we got our only bite on one of these white soft plastic NLBN lures. So that's exactly what I started with on this day.
We're right in front of you.
I don't know what we got, y'all. This thing's coming straight in. Just ate it on a straight crank. Freaking out. Head shakes. Probably loosen the drag in case it's something cool like a kingfish. Look at this. Yeah, but like, look at those. Could be a blackfin. Look at the tail beats. Huh.
Bonita.
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 Ready for it. Go! Shark bait, ooh ha ha. Bang. Came all the way from Florida to catch me a nice Gulf Bonita. But Kurt's definitely gonna use these for chunking. Oh my God. The day has turned to bycatch. Been catching a little bit of everything. Hasn't been tuna. Hooking a lot of sharks. Now we've been catching some amberjacks, bonita, hooked up again, but it's like you almost never know what it's gonna be. So you gotta at least give it a little bit of time to figure out what it is. This one gave me hope for a second in the initial hookup that it could be a tuna. Now, I do not think it's a tuna. I think it's very shark-like, more than anything. Oh. Could be an AJ too.
Yeah, Ryan.
What is this? Another AJ. Look at that. Bang! Got us. Got us a greater amberjack. These are out of season here in the Gulf right now, so you gotta let them go. Great fighters, ton of fun when you're not looking for tuna. But I definitely prefer catching these over catching sharks. Cool fish, man. You see, look how crazy it is, how much he ate that bait. Absolutely choked it down the hatch. Intense. But I'm gonna get him unhooked, get him thrown back in the water.
No entered that turn. Kurt, you saw that? I had a beeliner on. Don't drop all over.
I think I was just on bottom and I was like, ooh.
Oh, Ryan's on, Ryan's on.
Uh-huh.
Holy shit.
This is getting smoked, bro. Come on. There we go. Easiest way to fight a fish. Captain just drives straight toward him. Whew. Yeah, he's on there. He's kind of headed that direction. Straight under the boat right now. But I'm pretty sure he's, yeah, absolutely headed to the left.
Already resorted to that?
Well, you gotta wait.
People want to know if you're sore from yesterday.
I'm definitely sore from yesterday, my friend.
Yeah?
Mainly it's just your hip just gets dug up.
Look kind of like a tuna.
Look kind of like a tuna, Kurt.
Tuna. Look at him pumping.
Oh, he's pumping.
He's pumping. Hey, we got some gas. I'm falling out of it.
Ooh, handle went backwards. Yeah, 100%, 100%. Ready? We learned yesterday that if you strip the bibs off, strip the layers off, fighting the fish, significantly easier. Oh shoot, I didn't put shorts on today.
Check out them hams.
Well, I was almost just in my whitey tighties. Ready. Got it.
That's about 10 feet, right?
Perfect.
Alright, first one on, then Ryan, that one on.
Whew.
Sore from yesterday's fish.
Definitely sore from yesterday's fish. This fish is coming up a little easier. He's gonna hear me say that, freak out. But we're definitely gaining on him. No. We might get color very soon. Yeah, he's pinwheeling that way, which is good.
I got deep color, Kurt.
Why?
It's gonna fall out.
You can. The jack. Wow, what a difference. Look at that shark. It's a giant shark. I feel like he's not done.
Well, he's gonna freak out.
Studs again.
Ready, Vic?
One, two.
You in the boat? Let's go! Look at that! Oh my God, what a difference! Look at that butterball! Oh my gosh, that's crazy! Literally, you're like, well, there's a mark right there. 2 seconds later, boom, popped up.
It's almost like anticlimactic because yesterday's fish was the exact same size and just threw down.
I demolished both of us.
You kicked this thing's ass.
We got
How
it.
long do you think you caught it? 5 minutes?
Oh yeah, probably 5 minutes.
That was crazy.
Whew.
Look at the sickles on this.
Yeah, I know. These are
sick.
beautiful fish, man.
Ryan caught his fish yesterday that was almost like this exact same size for 45 minutes. Today's like 5 minutes. That's so crazy.
Same jig head too.
The same exact jig.
It's a lucky jig head.
Woo, gosh, man. Look at these things.
Oh, we gotta get that down there. We know what they're eating.
So that combo that I was using to fight that fish, I'm absolutely in love with. The rod is an Ocean Devil Beast, 7'4", absolute tuna stomper. Have it paired with the Saltiga 20,000 and some PE8 Silk Ocean, my favorite line, and one of the sponsors of the channel. I have some stuff linked down below if you guys are interested in trying out the line or picking up one of the rods. I absolutely recommend them, and you can use my discount code to save yourself a little money.
So the bite kind of slowed down just a little bit, but there have been some boats hooking up chunking. So that's what Kurt and I are doing over here. He's cutting up some chunks of bonita that we have, and he's gonna essentially take a couple of the chunks. Here, I'll actually show you. Cut a couple smaller like this. I'm gonna leave that one right there, that size, because that's my bait. Bang. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw these chunks overboard. Boop. You just get a little baby chum slick going. Now I'm gonna put my own chunk in the water and just make it look like it's naturally drifting down with those other chunks. And ideally, hook a big tuna that's been fooled by our little baby chum slick. So I got a nice heavy gauge BKK Monster 8.0 and some 100-pound leader. Now I'm gonna hide my hook in here. Sounds like another boat's hooked up next to us. I've got a bunch of slack out on the rod. Chuck my bait in, and I'm gonna just let it drift down really naturally. Now I'm just gonna be constantly pulling slack from this big conventional rod so it drifts naturally. I don't wanna pull it back because then it's not gonna look like a natural piece of bait. The fish is gonna be like, what the heck? Why is that piece of meat jerking around and everything like that? So it's all about a natural presentation. Hopefully we get picked up.
No tension on it.
There you go.
Got it.
Yeah. And if you don't do this, you don't catch them. The videos I've seen in the Bahamas chunking seems pretty cool.
After some time, Brooke was hooked up on a big fish on the spinning rod. But this fish was super stubborn, unlike the one that I caught in the morning. So we actually all took turns fighting it to make sure nothing bad happened and make sure the anglers were all ready to go.
You're good.
Nothing easy about this. I'm already in pain 30 seconds into holding the rod.
Don't break him off. My rule in the game is just don't break him off. There's nothing out here for him to break us off on. We just want to get him in.
Brooke did all the fun part of the fight where the fish is out, away, and then the straight up and down, this is just the not fun at all. This is the work that breaks you. There we go.
Look at this. I hit him on the rod and he puts his hand on. Look it up.
Pumping on him. Hey, what did the late great Ronnie Coleman say? Actually, no, he's still alive. What did the great Ronnie Coleman once say? Everybody wants to be a tuna. Everybody wants to be a tuna fisherman, but no one wants to fight no damn tuna.
They're gonna say ain't nothing but a peanut.
Ain't nothing but a peanut. Lightweight, baby.
Guys, comment down below on a scale of 1 to 10 how bad you think my back hurts. 1 being not so bad, 10 being the worst.
Ready? You're good. You're good. You're good.
Shit, I'm starting to like shake.
Yeah, no, you're good. It's literally all part of the game. Take that lactic acid out of the arms.
Oh God.
Down there, bump.
Yep. Shooting to the left a little bit. I think we're good. Pumping, pumping, pumping. Got the pump it up.
One more.
One more.
One more time. Here he comes. Here he comes.
Hold on.
Woo-hoo! Dennis, get a good angle so when we can pull it up, get on the side.
Let's scoot it back a little bit.
Yeah, come on back here. Release your bail. Just in case something crazy happens.
Look at it. It did not want to quit at all.
Freaking crazy, I'm exhausted.
Well deserved.
Alright guys, check it out. My biggest freaking yellowfin ever. Kurt, how big do you think it is?
It's a magnum. It's very big. Hang on, let me explain it. Magnum.
I could not have done this without these boys, man. I could not have caught this fish without them helping me. That was absolutely insane. My body is so tired. I couldn't have imagined them not helping me. So thank you so much, guys. And Kurt driving the boat, putting us on the fish. Dennis doing a great job behind the camera. I can't wait to watch the footage. This is just an absolutely epic moment. Epic fish with a great crew. And we're not even done. We had a great day yesterday. Ryan already put a fish in the boat. Just insane.
I think you guys have seen some footage. We just fought Brooks fish for probably over an hour. Absolutely stubborn fish. It's crazy the difference that these things, you know, how different they can fight, being very similar sized. We've hooked 4 today.
He just had one up literally in 5 minutes.
You've hooked 3, so we've hooked 5 today. And the fish are definitely around. We just marked them again. We've had a couple heartbreaks, the last fish. I don't think you guys saw on my camera, but Victor hooked immediately after we got Brooks fish in the boat. And it was coming up tail wrapped. So his braid was actually wrapped around the fish. So as he's pulling it in, unfortunately, the braid just broke. The braid's just so thin that it doesn't take much abrasion for it to break. But we're marking the fish again. There's tons of boats out here, and those boats are all seeming like they're finding a fish or two. So the fish are definitely still feeding. I'm gonna get another bait in the water because you really don't get to do this too often. Fishing with Captain Kurt, catching magnums, so you gotta take advantage of it when you can.
You gotta do it.
My man Vic has been through it today. He's had the shark bug. He's been helping me fight fish. He's been helping Brooke fight fish. He's been rigging baits. He's had it all happen, but he might be hooked up to the one right now. We're holding our breath. That could be it. Come on.
That might be it.
That might be it.
It looks a lot sharky, less sharky than the other ones.
I'll get you a new battery. Unless you even want this.
I think it's the one. Tell me about your despairs and...
There's no despairs. At the end of the day, listen, I got to see my wife catch a stud tuna, the biggest one she's ever caught.
Actually bigger than he's ever caught.
Yep. I got to see Ryan pull on 2 giant fish. Kurt's been making us laugh all day long. If this is a big tuna, I'll be happy. But if it's not, so be it. We had the time of our lives the last 2 days.
If I remember correctly, I believe this ended up being a big amberjack for Victor. His luck with the tunas just didn't pan out. He put the work in, put the time in, but sometimes you just need luck on your side. And unfortunately, he didn't have it on this day, and Brooke and I did. But we had 2 giants in the box, and that absolutely counts as a win of a day.
Well, that was some epic fishing, Captain. What do you think?
We got them again.
Yeah, we got a couple magnums.
Yeah.
Crazy, 2 days in a row putting a hurting on big tuna. We're gonna head in right now, and then you guys are gonna see us fillet up some of these monsters, and then we get to cook some of them up into an awesome dinner. I did have a question for you. If people want to fish with you or your guys, what's the best way? What's your favorite way?
Look me up at Captain Kurt's Charters, Dauphin Island, Alabama, on Instagram or Facebook.
Easy day.
Come book it.
Easy day. Book it. You guys will not have a bad time, I promise you. Oh my gosh. We got us some big boys this trip, y'all. I think this fish goes 150 any day. Could be as big as 180. Kurt says he has a scale, or might know someone that has a scale, so we might actually get weights on them. But what I want to say is we pulled on a lot of tuna this trip. This might have been the hardest fighting tuna in my life. No, this one was not the hardest fighting tuna in my life. This one was probably the easiest fight, and it's the biggest of the 3, which is absolutely crazy. It just goes to show you that each fish have different personalities. But man, I am appreciative of this fish, and this was absolutely awesome.
Ground. I told you he's 150 something pounds. What did I just tell you?
Off the ground.
165. Yeah.
So this is actually the only big tuna in my life that I've actually got to put on a scale. It's always estimates. 165 pound fish, that's crazy, man. I don't know if I want to deal with the 250 one day. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. It is the next day. So we had a heck of a time last night getting these fish on the scales, but unfortunately we decided, we're like, hey, let's just flay them tomorrow. Once we get to that process, we realized, well, these fish are giant. We actually don't have cooler space for them. So what we did is we knocked the heads off, we knocked the tails off, and we got these big tuna cores. And I kind of want to walk you guys through this process. We basically got a big assembly line going right now. So Victor is knocking off the very last loin on the carcass of one of these tunas. Basically, the prettiest loin is always going to be the very first one that you remove. You guys aren't going to get to see the prettiest one right now, but you're getting to see the down and dirty, the realness of what it looks like to fillet one of these things. So what are you working through right now, Vic?
Basically separating it from the bottom half. So tuna's got 4 loins, 2 top loins, 2 bottom loins. And when they're this big, it's really hard to just get one fillet off like you would a normal fish. And if you look right here, there's that top loin we separated. And then this right here, this giant hunk of meat, that is all bloodline. That stays in the fish, because if you look at that, that is going to spoil on the fish really fast. That in the fridge for 2 days is going to be brown, not good tasting meat.
That's exactly what'll smell fishy too. It'll be all gnarly, really potent stench to it.
So we get rid of that, but I'm just basically separating the, oh look, basically got it separated. Just separating the bottom loin from the carcass right here, and the no-see-ums are driving me insane.
Yeah, we're getting absolutely ate up by these bugs. I think the bugs like the tuna as much as we do.
Yeah.
Well, why Victor's doing that, something that's interesting is, I don't know if you guys know this, but tunas actually have scales. And some of them are actually really big. Like, look at this. I'm wiping off the scales off the fish before I put them in the bags. That's a huge scale for a tuna.
So these are the 2 bottom loins. Ryan is working on the top loin right there.
So what we do once we have a new loin, or once we have a loin on the table by itself, is we're sectioning it off and we're skinning it. As opposed to skinning the entirety of the fillet, that would take a long time and it wouldn't be that pretty. We just section it off as we go. So essentially, cut down the length of the tuna, and then we skin it in sections. Try and leave a little bit of the meat on the skin actually, because there's a lot of sinew, so it's really fibrous, not the texture that you like when you're making tuna rolls or sushi rolls or anything like that. So you get a big old section, and the last thing that I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of roll this bloodline out of here. Because again, that's that part that's going to spoil insanely fast. Not something that we want for table fare. A little's okay sometimes, a lot is not what we want. But now, I take this chunk of tuna, one more little piece. Now I take this chunk of tuna and I pass it off to the next line in our assembly line, what Brooke is doing over here.
So, you never want to rinse off any saltwater fish with fresh water, but especially not tuna. So what we're doing is we're taking some paper towels and just drying off these before we put them in the Ziploc bag. So I'm getting off any blood that's left over, any scales, just trying to get our fish to be as nice as we possibly can for our long drive home. Some people will actually take their tuna steaks and wrap it in paper towels in the refrigerator to draw out some of that blood before they eat it, and they'll change out the paper towels like every day or something like that. So at least we're doing a little bit here by drying them off before we put them in the bags.
So we have a ton more work to do, and we have a 12-hour ride. So we're gonna finish up this assembly line, get all these bad boys on ice, and I'll see you guys back in Florida where we're gonna cook up some of this tuna. Welcome back to Florida, welcome back to the kitchen. We're about to whip up some delicious sushi rolls with the help of my wonderful girlfriend, Christina. But Christina actually brought some help, and let me introduce you guys to them. This is Kylie. Kylie has made sushi rolls with us one time before, so she's a seasoned pro as well. And this is Alex.
I've never done this.
And so Christina's gonna teach you, because according to Christina, I'm the worst sushi roller of all time. So it's just the girls' world. I'm just gonna be basically a cameraman for the rest of the night. And I'm sure you guys don't mind that at all.
Okay, so we're making an inside out roll. And I'm gonna start with the rough side up of the seaweed wrap. And I'm gonna dip my fingers in water, grab some sushi rice, and I'm making like a thin layer.
Why'd you dip your fingers in water?
Because it will stick to your fingers if not. This part is like the part that takes the longest.
Yeah, but you're 10 times better at it than I am.
This is true. Apparently, I'm a full-on sushi chef.
And instructor.
Yes. So I'm not really focusing on the outside or the edges as much because those get chopped off anyways. It's really just more top to bottom, and it's a thin layer. Otherwise your sushi roll is just gonna be literally giant.
My big contribution to this was making the rice, and that was definitely the hardest part, I think.
So we're flipping it to get the rice on the outside, just like that. And then we're gonna put all our ingredients on, then roll it up, and that way rice is on the outside. Okay, I'm taking my fresh tuna, putting a little slice there. I'm gonna make this an everything roll, so we're gonna just put it all in. I'm taking some of my fresh green onion that I grew.
Wow, in your own garden.
In my own garden, yes. I'm gonna take some cream cheese. This like goes a long way, so honestly, I mean, I guess we could put the whole thing on there, maybe cream cheese, but yeah, you just kind of smush it with your fingers out. Okay, so everything's gonna actually go on top of this one. So it's gonna be a very basic roll. This is the most important roll, so we're gonna take it, scrunch everything up, take it, roll, and then kind of just like push up. And that is your first roll. Oh, I'm a little rusty.
No, it's fine. There's nothing the matter with that.
We're gonna take it again and kind of just pull up and make sure everything's tight and secure. And then again.
Wow.
I can't believe we tried using this without a Ziploc bag. No wonder why it was so difficult. We like forgot to use a Ziploc bag the last time we did this, and it was just a sticky mess. So Anyways, that's our roll. We're gonna put some sesame seeds on it and wrap it in saran wrap. Nice. Okay.
All right, your first student, Christina. What do you think?
Doing good so far.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep, doing good so far. Just make sure you got that thin layer. We're gonna make an outside in roll.
But actually, it looks like Big Sister and Little Sister right now making a sushi roll.
Big sister and little sister. Am I the little sister?
Yes. All right, what are we going with, Kylie? What's our thought process?
I put mango in this one.
Ooh.
And then probably some green onion. And then I think I'm gonna put some sriracha mayo. Ooh.
Oh, that's what I forgot to do. Sauce.
Cucumber, sriracha mayo.
Anything else?
No.
All right.
Roll it and then put sesame seeds. Okay, let's see.
Your teacher ran away from you. It's
I
crazy.
know.
She was supposed to be there for support,
watching.
but she just has.
Put away dishes.
She's literally the most ADHD human on the face of the
I'm trying to
planet.
unload the dishes.
Your friend needed you, and you left her in her greatest time of need.
Oh no, she's doing great. Are you kidding me? This is good.
I feel like I'm doing better than last time, so.
Yeah, no, this is good. Wow.
Alright, let's see.
A+.
Alright, here we go.
Now we wrap in saran wrap.
Your snack. Do you want to bite?
So, okay, put the row side up.
How do you know what the wrong side is?
Rough side.
You see how there's two different sides?
Shiny side, rough
They're
side.
both really shiny.
That one's like slick.
Feel it.
though.
You can, yeah, the texture.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna put your rice on that side.
I have to whip my fingers.
Yep.
Ooh. Oh, it feels like I just. Listen, I'm a nurse and I probably shouldn't say what I just thought.
PG-13.
PG-13.
Not ER. Not.
Wait, but it's really sticky. Should I get more water?
Yeah, pretty much every time you can just wet your hands.
Oh, okay. So every time.
Yeah, if you want to.
Yum. Is that too much rice? I have to spread it out a lot.
Teacher? Teacher's quitting on you again.
No, I'm getting my phone.
I'm being bailed. It's fine.
You're doing very,
It's.
very great.
Thank you. This guys, let me in the kitchen with you. I know what I'm doing.
Your tuna in.
Wait, no, I'm gonna flip it over.
Oh, yes.
See? I'm a pro already.
Careful, careful, careful.
But that part ripped
Well,
from
that's
you
okay.
opening the package.
Okay, my bad. Yep, back. Okay, there you go.
Wonder how that happened. Did that happen?
Because I opened the package wrong.
Sip the wine.
Sip the wine. Okay.
We're good.
Here's the real question. Can I put tuna and crab in it?
Yeah. You can do whatever your heart desires.
This is what I'm gonna do. Wait, it doesn't go to either end. Are we gonna?
Nope, that's fine. It's exactly fine like it is.
This is what's gonna happen. We are going to put one of everything in here because
It's literally gonna be huge.
that's okay. It's gonna be one of it all. Avocado because none of the other rolls yet have avocado.
You can put it on top.
You can break it up with your fingers too.
Yeah, that's true. Can't get any more dirty than the sticky rice. Except I can't break this. Beautiful. Look at that. I'm just gonna. Sorry.
You don't have to say sorry.
Cream cheese? Yes.
That
You
one
said
I
to
like,
squeeze
yeah,
it
I like
out.
squeeze it out.
Feels like Play-Doh.
It's adult Play-Doh.
Adult Play-Doh. Edible Play-Doh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we all ate the young Play-Doh, let's be honest. It was not edible, but we ate it anyway.
I did not ever eat Play-Doh.
You didn't?
No. I had to clarify that.
You're like, let's be clear. I did not.
Did you guys eat Play-Doh when you were younger?
Tell us. Don't lie. Honestly. It's kind of creepy.
What?
Okay, mango, because it's perfectly ripe. Some of this
Oh,
stuff.
wow, we really
The
are. This is
seaweed.
gonna be a PHAT roll.
A what?
A fat roll.
Fat roll. Yay. I did? Oh, yeah.
Put the crab on the top. Okay.
I'm just not listening to any of my instructions.
All right, I need sauces while we're here.
So it's just gonna be a sandwich because you're just gonna fold it in half.
No. Okay, and then sauce. Oh, it has to be evenly spread. Come on, what's happening here?
It's a little spicy.
We like spicy. Okay. Now I'm gonna roll like this.
Yep, but take it. You're gonna have to literally get it all the way over there. So go up and over.
Oh, like this piece you mean?
Yep, up and over, all the way to get to there.
Okay.
Yep, just
And
like
then we
that.
squeeze it?
Squeeze it and pull up.
Like this part up?
Nope, nope.
Oh.
Yep, and just make sure everything's tight and
Okay.
compact. Yep,
And then-
all the way to the edges. Yeah.
And then I take it off.
And then you're gonna do another roll. Let's see if I made it. Oh my god, we made it.
Nice.
I'm so surprised.
Everyone said it's not gonna roll. You're gonna fold it like a sandwich.
You're gonna roll it again, but then use the bamboo.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's
She a fat girl.
sick.
She forgot to hit the gym this morning. Guess who didn't? This is beautiful.
So careful, but nice. Okay.
Oh my god. We'll do your little spread out. No, okay, that's fine. Can I do some of these too?
Yep. Oh my god. Wait, we can't put those on until after.
No crunchies, no crunchies. Now what do? I wrap it in saran wrap.
We're gonna wrap it.
That's the last piece, right?
Anyways, wow.
This is beautiful.
Impressive.
I would say my first one is a success.
Nice.
Pretty good.
This thing is so like wiggly.
It's very floppy. It's like a fish, you know, it goes.
All right, so the girls decided that they were gonna let me make a sushi roll. Very nice of them.
The board of directors
Yeah.
has decided.
I think they actually kind of just got bored with it and decided they're like, you know what? Let's just make fun of Ryan now. So working through the stickiest rice known to man, getting it flat here onto my nori. And Christina so nicely tore a nice chunk out of all of these. All right, little green onion. Bam. What else we got? Some cream cheese. I feel like I'm making the same roll y'all have made already.
We just put every
single ingredient in there. You're not making
Well, that's actually fair. I stand corrected. A little mango, and then lastly, I actually forgot, a little bit of cucumber.
Oh, we're making a crunchy roll.
Yep, we're gonna crush up some of these crunchy dried onions. Get that all over top of everything.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Bang.
What are you doing, Ray?
I'm trying not to get yelled at by the sushi chef who's behind the camera.
I was actually just wanting to know what you were doing.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm just a little bit afraid. A little Stockholm syndrome, though.
What?
Nice.
Nice. What was that?
So the reason that we wrap these guys in saran wrap is it makes it much easier to cut them once you do, because otherwise they just kind of stick and fall apart. But basically, just a sharp knife, and I just cut them into halves and just continue to have them. Just like that. One more half. And if you see, this is the end. It's not as pretty. Let me find my little saran wrap here. This is not as pretty, so this goes to the chef, which I guess is me in this case.
Did you make that roll though?
I don't know.
Did you know?
Tastes pretty good. So basically cutting the rest of this, I'm gonna unwrap all of these, and I would arrange it on a plate.
Nope.
But Christina's gonna
It's
say I
our
do it
job.
wrong. So all the girls are gonna do that. So I'm just gonna start cutting, eating all the ends, and the girls are gonna decorate. Talk me through what you got going on over here, Chef.
Alright, so we have all this sushi displayed. We are going to start decorating. So I cut some raw tuna up, so we're just gonna top whatever we want off with it. Some mango, some extra onions, avocado, and some imitation crab and seaweed salad and crunchies. Oh, and sauce. We have sauce.
All right, we're gonna get to decorating?
Yep, we're gonna decorate, okay. All right.
Fabulous. Oh yeah, this is like an influencer's dream.
You are an influencer.
Oh yeah. My 200 viewers love me. What else can I put on this?
Don't forget the seaweed salad.
Oh, seaweed salad.
You guys see how much sushi is here right now. Let's see, they might let me get like 1 or 2 pieces.
It's all gonna be gone.
Yeah, we'll see how clean these plates are in a couple minutes.
Oh my god, no.
Okay, so we literally have 5 pieces of sushi left, and Alex.
I never said I was done.
Alex is still going hard, but Christina whipped up these delicious little mini protein cheesecakes.
They're not real cheesecake. It's cottage cheese and Greek yogurt, maple syrup, and like protein powder.
Oh my god.
How good?
Coconut
Really
oil.
good.
Yeah. And it tastes
Really
just
good.
look at this. It tastes just like cheesecake. Looks like cheesecake. I made the jelly that go on top of it.
Wow.
That is enough fun for one evening. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you're looking for another awesome adventure like this one, just go ahead and check out that video right there, and I'll see you guys over there.
Bye. Thanks for watching.